Welcome back, everybody, to Heavy Duty Country. Hope everyone's having an awesome week. Today, I don't know if we're starting a new series, but it's definitely going to be something that we're going to be revisiting every once in a while because, well, people like talking about gun control. They want to get on their TikToks and their YouTube shorts and whatever else, and they just feel like they have to virtue signal to everyone out there. So today we're going to have a little bit of fun, and I don't want to say make fun of because I don't really believe in bullying people, but we're gonna make you look stupid. And the funny part is a lot of these people have a ton of followers. The first guy we're going to talk about, he's got 2.4 million followers on TikTok. He puts his stuff out. People are like, oh my God, this guy, he's a godsend. It's like, no, dude, he's just well-spoken, and he knows that a lot of people out there are stupid. He knows that anything that he says, if he puts it a certain way, he's going to get people to be like, oh my God. If there is one thing in the Second Amendment community that we believe, it's that no one is coming to save you. It's up to us and only us to protect our life, our families, and our wealth. As we've seen recently, banks are falling left and right, and the government is discussing taking total control of your money with this new digital dollar. Don't let your life savings become a casualty of falling corporations and currency wars. Now is the time to call the only precious metals dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and your retirement by diversifying your wealth portfolio into physical gold and silver. American Hartford Gold has a 5-star rating from thousands of reviews and an A+ on the Better Business Bureau. They are also the official sponsor of NASCAR. They have free shipping, free insurance, and they have a low price guarantee, which means that if you find a lower price, they will match it and send you a free coin. So tell them that I sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver, just like this silver coin they sent me on your first order. So call them now. You can click the link in the description or call 844-940-0662. That's 844-940-0662. Or you can text HEAVY to 65532. Again, that's 844-940-0662 or text HEAVY to 65532.
How about we treat every young man who wants to buy a gun like every woman who wants to get an abortion? A mandatory 48-hour waiting period, parental permission, a note from his doctor proving he understands what he's about to do, a video he has to watch about the effects of gun violence, and an ultrasound wand up the ass just because.
Oh, okay, so you're gay. Why else are you wanting to put a wand up my ass? Just because? Like it has nothing to do with anything that you said, that's just what you want. Okay, well, let's dissect the first part of this because I'm going to destroy the second part, but let's go over the first part. You said you want to treat every person who wants to buy a gun like they're about to go get an abortion. When do men get abortions again? Okay, well, that's a good start. So the first point you said is parental permission.
Parental permission?
So if my dad's 80 and he has Alzheimer's, you still want me to get his permission? What about if somebody's parents are dead? What if a guy is 80 years old and his parents are dead? He's just screwed? Good job, man.
A note from his doctor proving he understands what he's about to do.
Does he understand what he's about to do? Be able to protect himself and his family from harm? You think that someone needs a class for that? 2.4 million people follow this guy. Okay, man.
A video he has to watch about the effects of gun violence.
Okay. Am I in a gang? Are most gun owners in a gang? Because that's pretty much the only form of gun violence out there. People don't just shoot each other randomly, except for in the inner cities. That's pretty much it. Maybe there's a one-off case somewhere, but it's literally like maybe a couple a year. So, once again, I mean, nice turtleneck. Well, maybe it's not, but it might as well should be. And then, yeah, you said you wanted to put something up all of our asses. All right, whatever.
And an ultrasound wand up the ass just because.
We're not gay. So let's continue to the second part here.
Let's close down all but one gun shop every state and make them travel hundreds of miles, take time off of work, and stay overnight in a strange town to get a gun. Let's make him walk through a gauntlet of people holding photos of loved ones who were shot to death and people who call him a murderer and beg him not to buy a gun. I mean, it makes more sense to do this with young men and guns than with women and healthcare, right? I mean, no woman getting an abortion has ever killed a room full of people in seconds.
Man, you've got to be the stupidest, smart-looking person I've ever met. And you got everyone fooled on your but anyone who has a brain sees right through your crap. So let's just finish you off real quick. Oh, shouldn't have said that. I mean, you're talking about putting wands up our asses. Let's completely destroy your logic then, okay? Sorry, bad choice of words. Let me ask you this. Is there a part of the Constitution that allows women to kill their unborn babies?
I mean, it makes more sense to do this with young men and guns than with women and healthcare, right? I mean, no woman getting an abortion has ever killed a room full of people in seconds.
Let me tell you a little logic that has escaped you throughout this whole thing. You're comparing abortions to guns, right? So in order to compare them side by side, the end result has to be the same, right? So you're saying that if I do all of the things that you said, I can kill someone after I go get my gun? Because that would be the same result as going through all the things that someone who wants to get an abortion has to do. And the end result is they kill someone. What do you have to say now, jackass? The difference is we're not going in to buy guns to kill people. Sure, it may be a byproduct of us having to defend our home, our children, our families, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be them, not us. But when someone goes and buys a gun, they're not going through all this process and then all of a sudden they can just kill people and it's legal. You're stupid. I see why 486,000 people liked this video that you did. It's because, once again, there's a lot of stupid people out there and you put it in a way to where people are passionate about a certain issue like abortions. They're like, yeah, let him go buy a gun. Go through this whole process and then, like I said, can we have the same result? Can we have the same end result? The end result would be somebody dying? No, would never happen. And nobody would want it anyways. But the point is you guys get on your high ground, you're like, oh man, we can't have guns. It's all virtue signaling. All you people out there are just a bunch of fairies. I like how he put at the bottom, it makes sense to me. This guy is the definition of American media. And it's the reason why it's dangerous. You use some fancy words or you put something that somebody's passionate about in an article and compare it to something that you want a change of, they're just going to cheer for it. And they're not even going to understand how you put it all together. 486,000 people were like, dude, yes, please, I will take a wand up my ass. 100%.
And an ultrasound wand up the ass just because.
Stupid. Oh, stupid, man.